I had always thought my life was ordinary. I woke up, went to work, came home, watched a little TV, and went to sleep. Nothing unusual ever happened to me. That changed on the strangest day I had ever had. It began at 6:30 in the morning. I opened my eyes and immediately noticed something was wrong. There wasn't any noise outside. No cars, no voices, no music from the neighbor's apartment. At first, I thought it was peaceful. Then I looked through the window and realized there wasn't anyone on the street. I checked my phone, but I didn't have any messages. I tried to call my brother, but he didn't answer. For a second, I almost said he didn't answer nothing. But even in a crisis, I remembered my grammar. One negative is enough. So I said to myself, he didn't answer anything. I got dressed and went outside. The elevator wasn't working, so I took the stairs. On the second floor, an old woman was standing in front of a door, holding a clock with no hands. "Excuse me," I asked, "do you know what is happening?" She looked at me and whispered, "Do not go anywhere today." "Why not?" She didn't say anything else. She simply pointed to the street. When I stepped outside, the sky was purple. Not dark blue, not gray, purple. The traffic lights were working, but there were no cars. A newspaper flew across the road and landed at my feet. The headline said, "Man disappears tomorrow morning." Under the headline, there was a picture of me. I had never felt so confused in my life. I decided to find someone who could help me, so I walked to a small cafe on the corner. I had passed that street many times, but I had never seen that cafe before. The sign said, "Open since next week." Inside, a young waiter smiled at me. "The usual?" he asked. "I don't have a usual," I said. "I've never been here before." He looked surprised. "That's strange. You come here every day after tomorrow." I didn't understand anything he was saying. He gave me a cup of coffee, but the cup was empty. "I didn't order anything," I said. "Exactly," he replied. "That is why there is nothing in the cup." I left immediately. Outside, the street had changed. My apartment building was gone. In its place, there was a library with my name written above the door. I went inside because I had no better idea. On the front desk, there was a book titled "Everything You Forgot Before It Happened." I opened it, but most of the pages were blank. Only one sentence appeared. "You cannot find any answers if you refuse to ask any questions." Suddenly, my phone rang. The number on the screen was my own. I answered slowly. The phone felt cold in my hand as I waited for the unknown voice to speak. A voice that sounded exactly like mine said, "Do not go home." "Why?" I asked. "Because you are already there." Then the call ended. I ran out of the library and suddenly everything was normal again. The sky was blue, cars were moving, people were walking. Someone was selling fruit on the corner. I hurried back to my apartment, opened the door, and froze. There was someone sitting at my kitchen table. It was me. He looked older, tired, and calm. "You finally arrived," he said. "What is happening?" I asked. He smiled. "You wanted an ordinary life so badly that you stopped noticing the extraordinary parts of it." That makes no sense. Most important things don't at first. Then he stood up, placed the empty coffee cup on the table, and disappeared. After that, the room became quiet again. My phone showed 6:30 in the morning, the exact same time I had woken up. Since then, I have never said, "Nothing strange happens to me." That sounds too final, and it is not true. Now I say this: strange things can happen anywhere, to anyone at any time. And honestly, I don't want anything like that to happen again.